Guys, welcome to CES 2024. We're gonna go over the top 10 best cars and tech of the year, starting with the Mercedes CLA Concept.
So, you can see here our new concept CLA class. That's the first car coming with the MMA, meaning Mercedes Modular Architecture. You can see here the grille, which is with animated star pattern, and you can see here that it's 3D, so that's about the lightning, which looks like amazing. The roof, that's a roof from there until right over the end. We have this kind of a glass roof also for the first time, and you can see here some animated light bands. You can see these light bands also right over here, so that makes the car look like pretty elegant, classy, but also fast.
Apparently up to 466 miles of range and can charge 248 miles in just 15 minutes. Incredibly cool wheels. And let's get a load of the interior. Getting a close-up look at the interior of the new CLA Concept. Look how gorgeous these seats are. The material choice is insane. We're gonna go ahead and hop inside. We've got all of this ambient lighting. The steering wheel looks incredible.
I have everything set up.
Saying good morning to me. I love the 3 digital displays, the illumination of the cup holder, MBOS. This is very, very trick. I hope it looks anything like this in the full production version.
So what we see here is the interior of the Concept CLA class to give you an outlook of what to expect with the upcoming Mercedes-Benz modular architecture, our new compact car generation of Mercedes. And what we show here in this show car is really an elevated world for a compact car, unheard of so far in this segment. What you see, we have a super large one-piece glass roof with ambient light in it, and we're talking about a coupe, and a coupe is not necessarily a big car, but this glass roof provides such a big feeling for spaciousness. We have completely new seats. We try to make the upholstery both, of course, very good looking, but secondly also as sustainable as possible. So we have processed leather in a sustainable way. We have bamboo in our floor mats. We have paper trim in the center console and door panels. And the most prominent thing probably is our new MBUX super screen with up to 3 displays. And this will help to provide an immersive experience to driver and passenger alike to an extent unheard of in this segment. It will orchestrate everything: screen, voice, sound and light. And it's not just driving the car, it's really experiencing the car.
How insane is this? The Honda Saloon concept, basically making way for the Honda Zero series, the next generation of electric vehicles that they're making. This design study is gorgeous. I mean, it actually looks ridiculous in person with the insane butterfly doors. I love the LED headlights, the LEDs on the front here. If we come around to the side, they've got this mix of forged carbon, kind of clear wheels. They've updated the Honda logo for the Zero series for the future of their electric cars. Apparently, this is actually a production intent vehicle in 2026. So it's not some 2040 concept car that's never gonna come out. Something similar to this will hit the road. Taking a peek at the interior, it's both level 3 autonomous, so the steering wheel can actually fold away and the dash pushes backwards, but you can also drive it. Apparently, big focus on driving dynamics. One of their goals is only 10% battery degradation in just 10 years, which is a big problem with EVs. I love the design language of the rear end. What do you guys think? I'm impressed. We're here with the Mullen 5 RS, a new EV that specializes in track performance. It's got 1,000 horsepower plus, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, 900 pound-feet of torque, and a top speed over 200 miles an hour. Get a load of these 21-inch wheels with enormous carbon ceramic brakes. The whole thing is designed and manufactured in America, which is pretty cool. I love some of the design language of the front. This right here on the headlights actually functions to show you the state of charge. We've got massive amounts of forged carbon fiber throughout the front bumper. Their logo is kind of this cool mountainous logo for Mullen. But one of the craziest parts is the interior. Taking a look at the interior, look at these gorgeous dual displays. Beautiful Alcantara steering wheel, passenger display as well. And we've got 4 different bucket seats Honestly, when a new car manufacturer comes out, one of the weakest points I've seen in new manufacturers is their interiors, but this they've done a phenomenal job with. I like the forged carbon fiber on the seat backs, and then we've got 4 bucket seats, even in the rear, that recline. Not often you see reclining bucket seats, massive forged carbon fiber rear wing. What do you guys think? I'm impressed. Easily one of the craziest vehicles, if you can call it a vehicle, at CES is the Xang EV Toll. It's a flying car and a supercar in one. The design language is actually really impressive for a flying car. I feel like a lot of the flying cars look super awkward. This actually looks somewhat like a supercar. We've got massive carbon fiber rotors. It's like an enormous drone that you can actually ride in. And these rotors actually fold up into that area there, so it becomes a seamlessly integrated vehicle. The interior is absolutely insane, but let's get a load of the front end. I honestly really love the design language of this car, the really cool LED headlights, the illuminated badge. What do you guys think? How insane is this? The LG Able with an enormous dual curved display in the interior. This is actually a really impressively designed car for a company I had no idea was going to be in the automotive space. Let's get a load of the rear. Look at that, it's got wine coolers. It even has a parcel for Xbox controllers. The front end of the LG Able is super cool. It's got a massive LED display on the front end in the front bumper, LED headlights, and completely transparent. It even has a display on the roof of the vehicle if you're completely lying down in the rear seat. We've got absolutely insane ambient lighting. I love the design of the wheels. And then look at those floating kind of zero gravity chairs with a beautiful display right in between the 2 chairs as well as the one in front of it. This is the VinFast Wild EV truck concept with a really cool feature for the bed. So standard, it's got a 5-foot bed, but if we actually take a look at the interior, the seats can fold down to expand it to an 8-foot bed. As you can see, the seats are folding down now, and it extends the bed up to 8 feet. When have you ever seen a truck with a feature like that? Really cool ambient light as well. And I have to say, the interior design language with the choice of materials and colors is really unique as well. Unfortunately, it appears it's just going to be a concept, but I hope eventually it makes it into production. We first saw the McMurtry Spearling at Goodwood Festival of Speed for its record attempt, successfully running the hill climb faster than any other car, 0 to 60 in 1.4 seconds, but the craziest part is it's got a fan underneath it that spins, providing 4,400 pounds of downforce at 0 miles an hour. So it doesn't take going 200 miles an hour to produce the downforce over a wing. It can produce that stationary, and it was so fast and so aggressive that I believe Goodwood outlawed that technology. Such a cool design vehicle. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Really small cockpit. Unbelievable. Not only is there cool car tech at CES, there's also insane stuff from other tech manufacturers. Look at that, now you can see through the TV. That is actually unbelievable. Holy crap. So right now the TV's acting like a normal OLED, but when the shade goes down that's built into the TV itself, it becomes completely transparent. Look at that, you can see through to the people behind the television, and it just got this lady singing. That is just so beautiful. Check this out, the Kia PV5 concept. It's got some really cool LED lighting throughout. It even has a display that can provide various bits of information. But one of the coolest parts of the vehicle is in the interior. It's both autonomous and able to be driven. Look at this. Up there is the steering wheel, which folds upwards, and it actually works as a lamp. You can see little lights there to illuminate a desk, or it can be folded down and you can drive it like a normal vehicle. Pretty cool. Well, this is called the Kia PV1. It's fully autonomous. There's actually not even any space for somebody to go inside of it. The craziest part is it actually can autonomously transfer these little storage containers between the PV1 and the PV5. So if you need to get into tighter spaces in the city, you can transfer it from the larger PV5 into the PV1. Get a load of how crazy this modular interior is. Here it's set up as a closet. That is pretty cool. Check this out, the Verge TS Ultra all-electric motorcycle, 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. And how cool is this? The rear wheel is actually the motor itself. I love the orange cabling. Got really brilliant displays as well. 124-mile-an-hour top speed. What do you guys think? Look at this, it has multi-stage traction control settings that are adjustable right here on the handlebars.
When you start switching lanes,
Blind spot assistance. That is crazy.
It's the first bike to have actually a rear view mirror on the back.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Wow.
Camera. Wow.
Yeah. This is actually the North American debut of the all-electric G-Wagon, the EQG, with 4 electric motors, 591 horsepower, 250 miles of range, and a similar luxurious interior to the internal combustion engine-powered G-Wagon. Well, it's unlikely we'll ever see a Mercedes production car with this design language. This is a study for the MB.OS updated operating system. You can see the hyper screen in there, but I have to say, those suicide doors look pretty darn cool. I mean, when have you seen a Mercedes that is shaped quite like this? It looks like it is straight out of the future. I gotta say, Kia's design language recently has been pretty awesome. This is the EV4 concept, basically a redesigned take on a sedan. I think it looks really good. And then next to it, the EV3, kind of a compact car. But I love the vertical LED headlights. Just the overall front end of this looks really, really aggressive. We can't really see into the interior, but I like how you can't really see the door handles at all. It looks like there are buttons right here. That is pretty, look, it's got a couch in the back. That's unbelievable. This is pretty wild. The Fly Now personal aviation drone, 2 massive carbon fiber rotors that can fly for up to 30 minutes with a 50-kilometer range. Could you imagine a personal mini helicopter actually riding inside this? It's basically entirely made of carbon fiber. Pretty cool. Pretty wild to see Sony and Honda collaborating on a car together called the Afeela. Pretty sleek profile. Let's get a look at the interior. Massive interior display and yoke style steering wheel. It's also got a pretty cool LED bar on the front where you can have different things. Right now it's got a Spider-Man ad going. What do you guys think? Well guys, there you have it, the top 10 craziest cars and tech at CES 2024. There's also too much to cover, so I've got a whole bunch of short form content out on my Instagram at VehicleVirgins. See you guys next video.